Peru has 5 million primary school-age children and a national education budget of about $3.25 billion. About 95% of that is devoted to teacher salaries. Purchasing 400,000 laptops will cost the nation about $75 million, a large portion of its discretionary budget. To find out why Peru is investing so much in laptops, we went to visit Oscar Becerra, who heads the project for Peru's Education Ministry.
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Okay, thank you.
The Ministry of Education used to be the rector of the San Martin de Porres University. So they talked, the current rector and the minister talked about this interesting initiative. As a result, the university rector and myself, who then worked for the university, attended the new countries meeting of OLPC in Cambridge last March, a year ago. There we presented Nicolas what the efforts of technology deployment into schools were in Peru, and that we were interested in beginning with the poorest kids and how that could be accomplished. As a result, we received 100 machines donation that were given to the ministry to run a pilot project in Arahuay. Arahuay, if you see the map, it looks pretty close to Lima. It's just 100 kilometers.
Is it about here?
Yes, it's about here, but it takes 4 hours to get there. Well, Purus, where we deployed 7 laptops for teachers, takes about a week to get there, because you need to fly, then take a smaller plane, and then a boat to get there. And those are the really poor children that have, since centuries, had no opportunity in life. Well, we already knew that computers have a major impact on education, on a very important aspect of education, which is intrinsic motivation. One of the major problems of education, formal education worldwide, is that students don't understand why they should learn what they are supposed to learn. So the phrase is old, but it was Nietzsche in the 40s, I guess, that said that those who have a why can bear any how. The problem with most school children is they are taught many hows and no whys. So when you have a computer and the students own the computer, they begin finding whys, because they realize that they can actually build something with the computer, something that's meaningful for them. In trying to succeed, they must learn many things, most of them curriculum related. So we already knew that. Another example that was discovered by the Arahuay children is most of these children come from bilingual Quechua and Spanish homes and are not very fluent in Spanish. So their reading in Spanish is cumbersome. One of the exercises they do is they read aloud and teachers correct them, which is shameful. They don't feel well. Their relationship, the affective relationship with the teacher is not a good one. Teacher is the enemy. Now they can record their voices. So they read aloud and play it back from the computer. And they don't understand what they hear because they are not reading properly. But it's not a teacher who's telling them. It's real for them. So they call the teacher in to help them read well. So the affective relationship is different. Now the teacher is an ally helping the children do what they want to do, which is read well. Most of them don't have any books. The Ministry of Education as a policy distributes books to every primary school children, but these remote places not always get them all and not always keep them all the time, because the conditions of living are not actually very good. So, and it's just the main textbook for primary school. What we have done is we have loaded reading texts that will help them learn and practice their reading according to their grade level. We are giving them the chance to look for a different future, or the same, but by choice, not by force. So these children who didn't have any expectations about life but becoming farmers as their parents and their parents' parents, now can think about being engineers, designing computers, being teachers, becoming singers, and whatever they want, as any other child should worldwide. They are taking the future in their hands, and that's the major breakthrough.
We weren't the only ones visiting Becerra at the ministry. Mary Lou Jepson, the former Chief Technology Officer of One Laptop Per Child, stopped in on Becerra's team to check on the imminent deployment and offer help. She quickly admitted, however, that while she could answer any technical questions, she didn't have much expertise in Peruvian educational reform.
Congratulations for taking it on. It's such a bold move, and we're here to help in any way we can. We know it's a hard project, but an important one that we all believe heart and soul. Yeah, so you're doing the work. Laptops are easy. Education is hard to transform.
In this warehouse on the edge of Lima, we can see the beginnings of the biggest deployment to date of the One Laptop Per Child vision. Boxes containing 25,000 laptop computers, the first of some 400,000 that are being loaded with software and prepared for transport to some of the poorest towns in Peru. But will all these laptops really transform Peru's destitute rural schools? We sought out Marcia Coth de Paredes, who spent 25 years as executive director of the Fulbright scholarships in Peru, many of whose recipients have worked on Peruvian education projects.
I think it's equally innovative. It's going to take some very intensive teacher training and some activities, I think, with the parents. The children, I bet they're going to just latch onto it right away. And I expect the parents also to do a lot with it, because there's a tradition in the Andean areas, in the Andean areas anyway, the mountainous areas, of community efforts working together, and also writing, reading, speaking, drama, poetry, music, doing it together. The reading material that they have needs to be divided by difficulty. It needs to be analyzed by difficulty, and the teachers need to be taught which of those materials are useful for what kind of student. You know? Right. There is going to be a lot on those computers that they can use. Yeah, there's going to be a lot. Now, what they need is more material very close to what they need to know, what they want to know. You know? That's not just games. You know, they need more information about plants, they need more information about agriculture, they need more information about how to be healthy, that sort of thing. This is different because it's going to a different type of school. It's going to a rural school in a very, in the poorest areas of the country. So that's a hero's effort, and it's going to be very difficult, but I think I'm optimistic about things working okay.